The transformation comes from the inside out. It don't go from the outside in. And that's what the world wants you to think. So the world has taught us that we must change our appearance from the outside in. Right? So what happens when we do that? It's only surface. We're only fixing the surface level, right? But your inner self is still trapped behind the cover up. And it's nothing against people who wear makeup, right? But I'm gonna give you an example, right? So imagine with makeup, right? When you place the makeup on your face, it looks like there's no blemish. You can have people that got freckles all over their face. They put the makeup on, you can't see the freckles, right? So you can't see the blemish on your face, and it could cover up the flaws. It could cover up, the imperfections that we may feel like we have, right? Because these are things that we look at ourselves and see that other people don't pay attention to, right? But if we don't take care of our skin underneath the makeup, you're going to eventually see what you've been trying to hide the entire time. That's right. The blemishes that will come up through the foundation, you'll start having bumps and stuff, and then now you no longer can hide the surface bumps. Now it's like you could tell that it's lumps underneath the makeup. So similar to that scenario, it's the same thing with your whole self. So if you only make sure that you look good on the outside, and the hurt and the trauma you haven't dealt with in your soul will eventually come up to the surface. It'll come up through your attitude. It'll come up through your character, how you treat people. Right? It's going to come through your interactions with people in conflict. It's going to come out through how you handle things. If you don't know how to properly handle conflicts, you're not a good conflict resolution type of person. You're not a good problem solving person. So what happens is when you don't deal with those things, you're not strengthening your spirit man. Now your spirit man is weak, right? And so you're weakening your spirit and you're causing your spirit to go into a slumber. So let's use this demonstration right here. This is your soul, right? So if this is your soul, your spirit now is asleep because now we're only operating through the soul and the body. Say, look at yourself in the mirror, okay? Say she's 4 years old, right? Say when she was 4 years old, okay? You were 4 years old and you were raped by your uncle and the family. And you don't remember. Right? And you look all cute. You see how she look cute on the outside, right? She's so pretty, right? All right, go back to your seat. Maya, come here. Listen, we're going to put these kids to work while they're here, okay? We got to keep them engaged. Look at your pretty self in the mirror. Okay? Now you are, how old are you? 6. Okay, so now she's 6, 2 years later, right? And then her daddy left her. And her daddy abandoned her and the kids. Okay? And now they're living in a home without a father. So now you're dealing with the rape, right, from your uncle. And then now you're 6 and then your daddy left you. Go ahead, go sit down, baby. Junior, come here. How old are you?
7.
So you're 7 now. Okay, so now you're being bullied at school at 7 years old. And you're still dealing with the trauma when you were 4 and when you were 6, and then a year later, people's making fun of you because your daddy left. People making fun of you because your mama's struggling. And you're not well kept as you used to be. Go sit down. Come here. Stand up, baby. Confident. Now, how old are you?
8.
He's 8, almost 9 years old. And now he's lonely. Now he's dealing with rejection. He don't know how to deal with it. He's watching his mother struggle. And as a boy, right, they already started having those kind of natural, like those natural abilities as a man to be a protector, to be a provider. So now, guess what? He's carrying this weight. He's carrying the weight of a family on him at 8, 9 years old that he shouldn't even be carrying, right? Because his mom is by herself and he see his mom crying and he see that his daddy left him and he sees the hurt and the pain and then he seen the abuse. Come here, baby. Come here. And then he sees the abuse right? That his brother goes through. Put your hand on your brother. So now you feel like you got to protect your brother. Now you feel like you got to protect your sister. Now you feel like you got to protect, right, your mother. And your mother is grown and she can't help it because she can't afford it. She can't help to get you out of that neighborhood. She can't help but to keep you in the school that you're into because she doesn't have the resources that she needs, right? So now, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Come on. Now, you're 13 and you want to be a 13-year-old, but you're handling the weight of a family. You're handling the weight of what your daddy should have been handling. Now you're angry. Why my daddy left me? Why he don't love me? Why he don't take care of me? Why that boy had to touch me? Why that girl had to rape me? Why did all these different things have to happen? Why am I getting bullied at school? Why am I so mad? I don't even know why I'm mad. Thank you, baby. I don't even know why I'm mad. And then you get grown. And now you're grown, and now you're just mad, and you're sad, and you're hurt, and you just got all these emotions jumbled up inside of you. Everything is mixed into one bowl. You don't know how to talk to people, and then you don't know why people don't want to be around you, and it's the way that you interact with people. You don't know why people don't want to talk to you or deal with you is because of the way that you handle yourself. Now, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you was in relationships that were abusive. And then because your daddy left and all you know is abuse. So then you just took it because you thought that's what love was, because you saw your mama get abused, because you saw your daddy leave you, right? So now when you look in the mirror, all you see is your scars. All you see is this hurt girl. All you see is this girl, I just want my daddy. That's all I want is my dad. And nobody understands me of why. I just want my dad. Why did they have to hurt me? Why did they have to touch me? I didn't want to be touched. I just was trying to help my mom make some money to pay the light bill. I wasn't trying to be fast, Mom. I'm not trying to be all of these things. I'm not trying to be out here and being promiscuous. I'm not trying to sleep with all these men. That's all I knew. That's all the way I knew was to use my body, because it looked like the only way that people would accept me is through my body.